Hi, Beethovens. Today we are going to be working on Goose and Fox, this bottom song on your E and A string third position page. It's the first page in the packet. We already went through French folk song and we already went through the D major scale in third position. So today I'm going to give you kind of a brief overview of the piece, and I really want you to work on it by figuring out the notes yourself. Using these 4 measures up here, they tell you which finger is which note, and I want you can use those as a kind of like a guide, a cheat sheet for this, but try not to write notes in or fingerings in unless you absolutely are going crazy. But really try and force yourself to read these notes and to learn it in third position on your own. I'm not going to go over too many of the notes. I'm mainly going to go over some other things about this piece. Now, you might remember a song that we did in your second year called Song of the Wind. That is what this is going to sound like, except now we're all in third position. We're totally in third position for the whole song. So speaking of that, let's first make sure that we're in tune in third position. So let's do a D major scale in third position to make sure we're in tune. Please play with me. And on the way down, the hardest part of the D major scale, just to let you know, is going from A to 4th finger G on A string. So when we get there, this is a new thing I want you to do. After we play A, so you're gonna swing. It's a 4th finger, you still swing. Hop all of your fingers over and set up a whole step, another whole step, and then a half step, okay? Okay, here we go. D major scale in third position to get warmed up, because that's what key this piece is in. I'm giving it away. Okay, to first start in third position, let's find the note. First 2 lines of line 2, open D, 3rd finger, shift. We're gonna keep doing that for a while just to make sure our note is in tune. Okay, D major scale, half notes. 1, 2, slow bow. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D half step. Make sure they're close. D again, C sharp, B, A. Okay, swing, hop, 1, full step, 2, full step, 3, half step, G is going to be 4th finger. And now bow, G, F sharp, E, D. I know this is really hard to not be in a class and have each other to help with intonation. You guys are all so good at matching your intonation to each other. So really watch the videos, keep watching the videos and playing along as much as you can. It'll take a little bit of time to learn third position in tune. That's okay, it'll take some time, but you'll get it. Okay, now let's talk about Goose and Fox. Get your pencil, you need to write 3 down bows that I did not put in. You need to write some stuff in your music, okay? So let me show you. Go grab a pencil, put a down bow first over, sorry, I know you can't see it quite too well, but over this A right here, the quarter note A in measure 4. Then also put one over the next quarter note, right before box A. And then the last one on the other quarter note, right before box B. And then also put a comma, it's an apostrophe right here. Also, you'll notice this is a dotted half note right here. Doesn't make sense. It's a mistake in the music. Sorry, I didn't catch it either. because our time signature is 2/4. The most beats we can have in any measure is 2 beats. And as we know, as we really know, from minuet number 2, a dotted half note is 3 beats. So it doesn't make sense. Okay, so just, you can cross out the dot if you want, or just ignore it. Okay, those are the edits that you need to make into the part. Now, I am just going to go over the rhythm, because that is something that is also kind of tricky. It looks pretty easy. It's just 8 notes, 3 quarter notes, and then 1 dotted, what should be a half note. It should not be a dotted half note, but the rhythm is pretty simple, but it can really, I noticed that people often make the mistake in measure 4, where you have the quarter note. You need to make sure you have a long bow, and it needs to be twice as long as the 8 notes, right? So I'm going to sing the rhythm up to A, okay? Just so that you're clear on that. Here we go. That's our first note, D. This is very high for me, so please be nice about my singing. Okay, D. Here we go. This is about our tempo. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2 and. Okay, I'm now going to show you what the bow is going to be like. Ready? You're going to start about here, your bottom, if you still have a bottom tape around there, basically lower half. And you're not going to use much bow for these 8 notes. It doesn't have staccatos over them, so let's make it just nice and connected. If we don't see staccatos, we'll just make it connected. It's not a big deal to me in this piece. That's not the main thing. The main thing to focus on in the piece is that you're learning to read in 3rd position. And let's also get the rhythm right. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2 and. So during each two and, that's when we're doing the circle. Okay, here we go. I'm going to now play the piece for you. Yeah, so listen to it, listen to how it goes. I think that'll help you as you are learning these notes by yourself. So it starts on D. So let's go there. Let's do our little warm up to get into 3rd position. It's just 2 measure warm up. Open D. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and. Two and 1 and 2 and. And I know there's a repeat for right now. I'm not going to do the repeat because I need to explain one very last thing. The measure before B, where we wrote the comma in. Basically, we are going to make the quarter note a little bit shorter so that we have enough time to do the bow circle. Listen, I will play the measure before B and a little bit of B. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, so you need to just make sure your bow circle is pretty quick there. Okay. Okay, last time, one measure before B. That's where I'm going to start and show you how the rhythm goes there. 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay. Okay, guys. Can't wait to hear you play this. Actually, let me play. I'm going to play it one last time for you guys. One last time for you guys. Just so that you have it in your ears, so you know what it should sound like. Here we go. Let's find third position again. Here we go. 1 and 2